I agree with Sahil's point. So it's fairly standard interview process, behavior interview, leadership, and then technical interviews. I think there are three things that if you're interested in growth that you absolutely have to do. One is, like Sahil mentioned, you have to be 100% strong on your technicals, on the ability to build a model. And this is two parts. So one is you have to be able to build an LBO model. Just that ability to think through cash flow is super important, no matter what types of growth equity firm you're going to be in. Two, and perhaps more important, you have to be able to think through revenue build. In banking, usually it's just, revenue, let's grow it by 15%, 13%, 10%, 8% every year. That's definitely a no-no in all these growth equity interviews. You want to think through the drivers. Is that price? Is that volume? Is it price volume by product? How will price grow over time? How will volume grow over time based on the broader market dynamics? So I want you to be able to build a very thoughtful revenue model, and that could be price volume, that could be number of sales force, quota, productivity, et cetera. In real life, our associates probably build like 300 roles in order to get that one revenue line because we think really deep on the key drivers and what could go wrong. So that is one, is the ability to think through model very thoughtfully. Second is, I would love for all of you to pick a sector that you're very interested in and find 1 to 2 kind of growth stage opportunities that you want to pitch to the company. That is super important. It shows that you are interested in a sector. It shows that you are proactive with quote unquote sourcing, but also in the process of developing this, you should develop a quote unquote investment framework. Is that the market, competitive dynamics, product differentiation, management, exit opportunity, et cetera. So I want you to build that and be able to talk through it during growth equity. That's very important compared to like what you do in banking. In banking, you probably put together a sell side pitch. Keep in mind, bankers are there to sell. So a lot of their things are, if you're on the buy side, you put on a super suspicious like hat on top of everything bankers say. So when you come to the growth equity interview, it's not to paraphrase what you wrote on your Sims, it's to say, okay, I wrote this, but I disagree because I think there's a risk here. So it's to be super balanced in your thinking. The third thing is sourcing. It depends on the firm. You should really talk to the firm. At TPG, associates do less sourcing. At KKR, associates do a lot more sourcing. So you should, it's not the firm. KKR, TPG are both private equity firms, but it's the team's DNA are very different. So really talk to the folks and think about how much sourcing versus technicals you need in each role, and then kind of cater your answers a little bit differently based on what the firm is trying to look for.